Aquarius, welcome or welcome back to the Blue Butterfly Tarot. Today we are looking into their current intentions and their next actions. I've got two piles for you. This is pile number one. This is pile number two. Pile number one is this mouse finger puppet. All right. And it says, hello to you. Pile number two is this elephant finger puppet. All right. Kind of covering its eyes over there. So hold on. Yeah, there it is. All right. And it too says hello to you. Take your time, see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to. I do want to say this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If one pile's messages don't resonate, then choose the other. If both piles' messages don't resonate, then it just means that maybe there aren't any messages for you in this video today. But I do hope that at least one of the piles' messages do resonate. Please be careful of scammers. I would never reach out to you asking you to follow or subscribe or book a private reading. So just please be a little bit careful about that. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. Alrighty, I'm going to give you a few seconds now to see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to, and then I shall begin. Hi, pile one. For those of you who chose the mouse finger puppet. All right, almost slipped through my hands over there. Could be significant. All right, before we get into your reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes. Think of your person. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Alrighty, pile one. Let's take a look at their current intentions. Pile one's person's current intentions towards pile one, please. We've got to ask the whole question. So, pile one's person's current intentions towards pile one, please. Okay, I'll take those. I'll take that. I feel like going one more time. Way too many. Alrighty, pile one, let's see what we have here today. We have the Magician, we have Justice, we have the Hangman, we have Page of Pentacles, the Moon, King of Swords. Okay. I also have your Oracle cards, so give me a second. Let me get those out as well. These are for later. Okay, so we have Release the Petals. Okay. Promise. Okay, we have a few message cards. I'll get into that in just a little bit. Friction. Renewal, expansion, mouse. Interesting. Okay. Give me a few seconds, pile one. It looks like there's a lot of information that wants to come through, so there's definitely a big change that's coming in your connection, pile one. This is more of a heads up for you, all right? It looks like there's going to be a big change for both of you with respect to this connection, and it looks like your person is making big moves towards you. There might have been a pause between the two of you, or your person might have gone within. It looks like there has been a very, very significant and massive transformation on your person's end, pile one. During this transformation, you could have been with them. For some of you, it doesn't have to be a no contact and or separation situation. For some of you, it could just be that you were a part of their life, but maybe the amount of transformation that your person is going through at this point in time, it feels like you have to re-get to know this person, you know? And the way that the energy is coming, it's very, very strong, pile one. I've got to tell you, it's very, very strong. It's hitting me quite hard, but in a good way. It feels healthy. It feels reassuring. It feels very, very calming as well. Now, with respect to your person, big changes within themselves, in their perspective on life, how they view this connection, what do they wish for this connection. It looks like at one point your person was very, very afraid of following their heart, afraid of doing anything with respect to aligning their life with their 5D self. So it looks like at one point there was a big disconnect between your person's 3D self and their 5D self. But today, because of the massive transformation that's happened within your person, they are aligning to their 5D self. So they're aligning with the future that they envision for themselves, the future that they truly want for themselves, not whatever was probably dictated with, maybe the societal pressure or maybe their wounds previously as well. So your person, I would not be surprised. I mean, this is tower energy coming through straight up, Pal 1. But because the tower has not come out in your reading, I believe that the tower moment has already happened and the transformation has begun. This is more of in the middle to ending of that transformation energy that's coming through, given we have so many in the renewal, expansion, promise, release the petals. So all of the energy, it feels to me that either they're in the middle of the transformation or they're coming closer to the end of it. The tower moments already happened. You might be aware of the tower moment, but you don't have to be. That's okay. But whatever it was, Pal 1, it was big enough to completely bring a personality shift in your person. So at one point they might have been very afraid. At one point they might have been just running away from this connection. I kind of see mice scurrying away. And at one point I think that your person also might not have had the courage within them to take a chance on this connection. But right now, big energies, all right? So right now there's a renewal happening with your person. Right now, they are kind of changing their views on relationships, on connections. They're healing their past traumas as well. It looks to be there's some sort of soul promise between the two of you. I would not be surprised if both of you are soulmates of some kind, given we have massive energy coming through. So maybe both of you were meant to be together in this lifetime, but it needed some kind of transformation within your person. Frankly, Pal 1, I would not be surprised if you too have also simultaneously gone through a big transformation because of this connection. I think both of you have triggered each other into evolving, into expanding, because it seems to be the energy of your connection. All right. So it looks like there is some kind of promise between the two of you. It looks like maybe both of you have signed soul contracts, being together in this lifetime, but needing to go through a big transformation before union. I would not be surprised because this is death and rebirth coming through. So it looks like your person is a brand new person right now. And I honestly would not be surprised if you too feel the same way about your transformation as well. There might have been a bit of tension, a bit of conflict between the two of you just as you were stepping into your transformation phase. But it looks like all that energy is clearing up. This seems to be a little bit more of past energy. It seems to be just additional information that wants to come through to me. Now, their current intentions, again, very, very powerful energies. If you take a look at it, you have the Magician, Justice, Hangman, and the Moon coming out. We have 4 major arcanas coming out. So this is big, big energies, not just the additional information that wants to come through, even in their current intentions. It looks like they want to take a giant leap. It's not just a small step or baby steps. No, this is someone who wants to make a big transformation within your connection and they're ready for it. We have the Magician coming out. So your person is definitely into their manifesting energy, all right? They are in their manifesting power. And not just that, they have recognized it, they are also wielding that energy at this point in time. So your person is aligning and they're aligning very, very well for both of you to come together. With the Page of Pentacles, this is more of their thought process about how they want to pursue this. Like, even though it's going to be big steps, they understand that the foundation is very important. They understand that it's going to take time to rebuild the trust between the two of you. For some of you, it's rebuilding. For others of you, it could be resolving this friction, resolving this conflict over time. But your person is understanding that the grass is not greener on the other side. The grass is greener where you water it. That's it. It's just as simple as that. And at one point, I don't think that your person was ready to water this connection. I don't think that they wanted to give this connection the attention nor the energy that it truly deserved, or even truly what they wanted deep down as well. But today, it's a very, very different situation coming up for you, Pal 1, where your person, they want to put in the effort. They want to water this connection. And it's going to be big steps coming from this person. We'll take a look at their actions, but right now, even in their intentions, it's big. You know, they're dreaming big. They're gaining that courage. Like from a mouse, they've kind of become lion. You know, that's the lion energy. I wanted to say lion energy, but then I stopped at lion. So that might have been a very awkward sentence over there. But yeah, for some of you, I think there's just a little bit of ways for your person to go. But I am definitely feeling lion energy coming through where they want to, you know, just take a big leap. They are in their power. It's not just with respect to this connection. I think that it is with respect to other aspects of their life as well. There definitely is some spiritual guidance for your connection. I can feel that with the mouse, with the magician as well. With the justice coming out with the moon, one thing that your person might not be able to tell you, I don't think that they might be a very good communicator. I think that your person feels very, very deeply, but I think that sometimes they struggle a bit with communicating what they feel. So one thing that they do want to put across with respect to their actions is bringing balance to this situation, making sure that both of you are putting in equal efforts towards this. So I am getting a bit of runner chaser past energy between the two of you. I would not be surprised. But right now, it looks like your person, first off, has gained a more wider perspective on why this connection exists. A little bit of spiritual guidance definitely coming through. There's hints of spirituality that's tapped into your connection. I can feel that as well. So your person's understanding, all right, well, I had to meet this person, that's you, Pawan, to trigger this transformation within me. And whatever resentment or whatever, you know, tension was there previously, maybe at one point your person wasn't able to understand why you are triggering them so much, why this connection was particularly very difficult for them to understand or kind of navigate their way through. I definitely feel that you're the more spiritually awakened one, Palwan. And of course, I mean, if you're watching tarot readings, ideally you would be a little bit more spiritually awakened. But the way that I see it is, I think that you understood the dynamic of this connection even way before your person even understood it. I think that you intuitively knew, and you've always been using your intuition to guide your path with respect to this connection, your actions, but I don't think that your person understood that, which is why I feel that you're slightly more spiritually awakened, but they're coming up, Palwan. They're matching you in that awareness and in tapping their intuition as well. All right, so whatever perspective they had about this connection to your person at one point, they understand today that it was very narrow-minded perspective. And so a little bit of, you know, kind of taking a big step back, looking at the situation, looking at everything that's transpired, kind of seeing, all right, well, I had to go through this transformation. I feel good. It feels peaceful for me to be in the current energies. What was once, you know, ego, and maybe I thought that I had to be a certain way, it didn't feel right, you know. I guess my ego was telling me that I had to be a different person. So all of these messages are kind of coming through from your person as well at this point. So right now, first off, your person is coming in to balance the situation between the two of you, but more importantly, they've gained clarity. They've gained clarity about why this connection exists and what is the promise that both of you have made towards each other in this lifetime, right? So definitely your person has been thinking a lot about you, Palwan. I don't know if this is no contact and or separation. That message particularly is not coming. So I guess maybe it's varied for all of you. For some of you, you could be. For some of you, you don't have to be. But you will understand your person's transformation with the way that they're showing up. You will know that this reading is for you because this is big energy. And if your person is taking baby steps, I would say this is not your pile, because this is big. This is massive leaps that your person has taken, massive transformation within your person as well. They think a lot about you in the night. Crescent moon could be significant. It is just really shining out to me right now, and I can't seem to take my eyes off it. So that could be significant. It's also possible that at one point your person might have thought that they were going to be single forever, or they were going to be just by themselves forever. They're never going to find, you know, someone who truly understands them, truly gets them. But they're realizing, no, that's actually not true. You know, there is someone out there. They shouldn't just be, you know, putting walls up and, you know, running away. Instead, they have the power to make it happen in reality. And that's amazing, you know, and your person's understanding that about their own self right now. With the Hangman coming out with the King of Swords, yes, so your person is definitely going within right now. Even if there is no contact, I'm pretty sure like, how do I say this? That was not what I wanted to say. Even though there might not be no contact between the two of you, I'm pretty sure that you would have felt your person's energy kind of withdrawn, kind of going within, kind of thinking a lot, kind of being in silence. But yeah, that's because I think that your person is strategizing, your person is understanding, they're kind of making connections, like, okay, this happened because of this needed to happen so that we could get here. So it's kind of like, the mapping of the dots that's happening, and your person, it's kind of like these little light bulb moments that are happening with your person where they're kind of slowly understanding why they had to live the life that they lived, why they had to meet you, and how all of it, every single thing that might have seemed very random, how all of it is actually coming together for the two of you to be together. So in their current intentions, it's more about gaining a deeper understanding about how to come together with you, how to strategize, how to ground this connection as well. So there are a lot in their thoughts about this connection as well, Palwan. All right, let's take a look at their next actions, and then wait, before that, let me get messages from them. All right, so we have, I'm tired of waiting for you. So maybe at one point you walked away. Maybe at one point you were going through your transformation and your person had to wait for you. But it looks like they might have kind of had the wrong notion that you would be coming to them because of the runner chaser energy. So I think you might have stopped and they got tired of waiting for you. And then they realized, hey, this person's not going to come. I have to actually go and get them. And I think that might have also kickstarted the entire transformation as well. All right. So take that as it resonates for your situation. There are different messages coming through with that. Let's figure things out together. Yes, this is definitely King of Swords energy, but in the feminine energy coming through, where your person understands that, yes, even though there is a promise that is between the two of you, it's still going to take time. It is still going to take effort. It is still going to be a conscious, hard work that's going to go in from the two of you over here. I'll bridge the gap between us. Yes, like I said, a lot of strategizing going. That is precisely what is going on with their current intentions right now towards you and towards this connection. All right, let me get you next actions and then we'll wrap up the reading, all right, with advice. So let's take a look at their next action. I'll put this here. Next action towards Palwan. Palwan's person's next action towards Palwan, please. Palwan's person's next action towards Palwan. All right, so tapping deeper into their heart space, confessing their love. It's going to be a lot more grounded. It's not the energy that's coming through for me, yes, to break out of their shell and to come towards you. So a lot of coming towards you energy. You can expect action from this person. Palwan, might take a little bit of time depending on where you are at, which stage of the transformation your person is at, but you can expect them to come towards you, all right? It looks like it's going to be a very, very emotional beginning between the two of you. You're going to see a massive transformation within your person. You're going to feel like they have freed themselves from something, all right? And your person's going to be very, very open-minded about where this connection could go. You're also going to be seeing them take action. I don't feel daydreaming energies coming from your person. It comes from a very, very grounded perspective. It comes from understanding that, yes, there is a soul promise between the two of you, but at the same time, you need to work on this. Yes, both of you are going to be very, very happy together. I think that your person's going to be very, very intentional about infusing happiness, creating happy moments with you as well. And whatever's gone down between the two of you, maybe there was some pain, either from this lifetime or previous lifetimes, your person's going to take the time to heal that with you, right? That is their next action towards you. I would expect this person to reach out to you. I would expect a very emotional message as well. Some kind of communication, some kind of gesture where you will know that your person, it's just you in their life, all right? So I would expect something, but how soon, how far off, sorry, I don't know why I struggle with that. How soon or how far off, that is not coming to me. I think that it might just be very varied across, but I will say that the transformation is big, so it's going to take your person a little bit of time to calm down from the transformation, to kind of breathe out a little bit. So give your person that space, that time. Pile 1, don't be afraid. It looks like there is a promise that your person is coming in to fulfill in this lifetime. All right? Pile 1. I almost forgot your oracle cards, so we're going to get into that as well. So these are your timing oracle cards. Take your time. Think of questions related to timing, but with timing, I do want to say, please be a little bit careful. They're always based on the current energies of when you are watching this video. So if the card comes out and it aligns with your intuition, most likely it's for you. If the card comes out, does not align with your intuition, most likely it's for someone else. Don't force it to align, let it go. And yeah, trust your intuition about it, all right? Now, I'm gonna give you a few seconds to think of questions related to timing. And you can also pause this video if you have to, all right? Alrighty, pile 1, I'm opening the cards now. Soon, during a celebration, 1 week. All right, so looks like the energies are pretty clear. I don't really have to explain. During a celebration could be something that is significant for both of you, or it could be like a public holiday. It could be a celebration of some kind. We are kind of, I mean, this reading is supposed to be timeless, but we are sort of entering the time of the year where there are going to be a lot of celebrations as well. So take that as it resonates, all right? But it's going to happen during a celebration, okay? And then we have this section of the reading where I usually keep it a little bit more freestyle. This is more to do with guidance or just messages that want to come through for you. It could be related to this reading. It doesn't have to be. It could be related to other aspects of your life as well. Feel free to connect it that way, all right? So I am receptive. 666, powerful angel number of their reflection. Reevaluate your life and your actions. Let go of grudges. All right, I actually see all of them relating to this reading, but yes, like I said before, feel free to connect it to other aspects of your life that you might have asked for guidance as well. So I am receptive. It could be, you know, this person's transformation, their new perspective on things. Maybe there are few aspects that you might have to learn, relearn, you might have to be open-minded about. So this is a really good affirmation to tell yourself, like, you know, I am receptive to new perspectives. I am receptive to a new version of this connection, an evolved version of this connection. All right, it's going to help you be more receptive to the changes that are coming your way. Given that this is big, the transformation is big, you also have to kind of be mentally and emotionally prepared for how that is going to affect you, how that is going to change your life. You know, what you once knew is no longer there. So that's a new phase for you. That's something that you have to navigate. As happy as it could be, it's also a change, and you might be thrown off balance a little bit. So it might be helpful for you to be a little bit open-minded about what's coming next for you. All right, pile 1? Then reflection. So take time to reevaluate. Like I said, I definitely did feel that there was transformation going on your end. So maybe it's time to reevaluate your life, your actions, see what is aligning, see what is not aligning anymore, and take the time to align with whatever it is that you want for yourself, all right? Let go of grudges. So we did see friction, right, between the two of you. So this could be, you know, take the time to release that resentment, release that friction between the two of you. Understand that you have this grudge with one past version of themselves, and they're different today. It might be helpful for you to take a look at that, and that might be helpful for you to let go as well. Like, okay, well, yes, I did have a problem with the past version of themselves, but they are different now, so I need to be receptive to who they are today. I need to be open-minded. I need to let go of my resentment, because that resentment is with the past self, not with who they are today. So that might also be a way that you could look at this. It could also be let go of, you know, resentment that you might be holding, let go of grudges, because all said and done, as important as it is to honor your emotions, after a point, even that starts to feel heavy. You know, these grudges, they start to feel heavy. You start to get consumed with, petty revenge or, trying to get back with the other person. It doesn't have to be this connection. It could be other people as well, other connections as well. So it's just going to be harming your own inner peace at the end of it. So you don't have to forgive the person. You don't have to allow them back into your life, but letting go of the grudge would actually help you center yourself a lot better. All right. So this is the final advice that wants to come through for you, Pile 1. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you were looking for. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. And my private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and positive energy, whether it's with the like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips that you send in watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. Pile 1, take care, trust your intuition, you always have free will, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye. Hi, Pile 2. For those of you who chose the elephant, this is going to be your reading, right? Before we get into your reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes, think of your person, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Alrighty, Pile 2. What are Pile 2's person's current intentions towards Pile 2, please? Current intentions towards Pile 2, please. Wow, no, too many. Maybe something's going to come at you all at once, Pile 2. Current intentions towards Pile 2, please. Okay, yes. I'll take these. Let's see what we have here, Pile 2. Knight of Wands, the Moon, the Empress, 3 of Swords, 9 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Okay. I also have your oracle cards, so give me a second. Let me get those. These are for later. Mother Rose, Impermanence. Oh wait, these are message cards for later. Stubbornness, Creativity, Evolution, Butterfly. Very interesting. There's definitely no contact, separation, energy coming through. It could have also been emotional distance because of a conflict. Whatever it is, there's definitely distance between the two of you. All right? Your person right now has been taking the time to look back at what's gone down between the two of you. There's definitely something that's gone down between the two of you. All right? Either there might have been a fight, or there might have been a period of emotional distance. Your person right now is trying to see things from your perspective. It looks like at one point your person was being very, very stubborn about their perspective, how they want things to be, and your person was not really moving away from what they believed was true or right. Your person is understanding right now that sometimes there is no right or wrong. Sometimes it's just two people's opinion, and they need to respect that. Sometimes it is just the way that you process things. It is your feelings. That doesn't make it right or wrong. It's not black and white all the time. Sometimes things are gray, and your person is understanding that they have to see things from your perspective. They might not understand it, but they need to have compassion towards how you see things, how you feel, what you perceive your life to be, so on and so forth. So your person's understanding that it's not just one way, it's not always their way. There can be other ways, and they need to respect that. They're also understanding that they have to honor other people's feelings, other people's emotions, other people's actions as well. They can't always keep putting the other person down. They can't always, kind of write off someone if they don't understand where they're coming from. So there's a lot about compassion that your person is learning right now as well. That seems to be the theme in your reading. There's definitely a change that's happening within your person. We've got the butterfly over here. We've got evolution over here. If you were called to pile 1, I would say you can definitely check it out. There was some kind of a big transformation that was going on with respect to the connection in that pile as well. But for your pile, the difference is it's very specifically about your person learning to be compassionate. That is the big transformation that's happening within your person. Now, your person is also understanding how to flow, how to align with someone, how to flow with them, how to align with them. At one point, I really think that your person, how do I say this? It's kind of like maybe you have a project, all right? At one point, your person thought, okay, well, this is the only way that we can finish this project. But now your person is understanding that there are actually other ways that you can go about to finish the project. It's not right or wrong. It's just maybe a different route. Maybe it is easier. Maybe it is just different, you know? And your person is understanding that different doesn't always mean wrong. So a lot of lessons about their heart chakra, in particular for your person, Paltu, that they're learning, they're kind of opening their heart up a bit and trying to see where you are coming from. Definitely a lot of stubbornness energy coming through. I mean, I can feel it as well. Like even when I'm speaking, I feel like I'm being stopped after every sentence. And I think you might have felt that way in this connection with this person. This doesn't have to be a romantic connection, though for some of you, I am getting that this is, because we've got the Knight of Cups. But this actually doesn't have to be. This could even be a connection with like your boss, or maybe a mother and child relationship, or yeah, it doesn't have to be romantic. I am getting different energies coming through, but yes, I will majorly speak about the romantic angle because the Knight of Cups is coming out as the major theme. But the other person is learning compassion right now. That is the theme of your reading, all right? One message that is coming through is your person is understanding that a tree that stands, you know, big and firm to the ground, yeah, as strong as it might seem, they're actually the ones that get literally, you know, kind of thrown away when there are harsh winds. However, a small plant, right, as weak as it might seem, it bends when there are harsh winds, and that's how it doesn't get uprooted. And your person is understanding that there are different definitions of strength. They can't just have one perspective on things, right? So they're also understanding that they can't be so rigid in their thought process, in their understanding of life, of relationships, and as an extension of that, of you, okay? So there's definitely been some heartbreak between the two of you, and your person is feeling, I wouldn't say excited, it's kind of resolution. It's kind of more of a resolution. It's not excitement because there's a lot of heartbreak. It's more of making a resolution to see things from your perspective, all right? To heal what has gone down between the two of you. Your person might be kind of gone like, wow, I don't know where that English went. But right now your person might be going within, might be trying to understand their feelings. There are definitely deep feelings towards you, Paltu, all right? For some of you, I would even go as far to say that this person does love you, but it's their ego kind of comes in between oftentimes. And I think that it has worked against them for most of their life. And your person is understanding that if they were to continue down this path, they're going to lose their chance at happiness with you. And if they wish to bring happiness between the two of you, then they need to accept that it's not always black and white, and it's not always going to go according to how they wish or how they think it's going to go. Your person is also understanding that there is equal contribution on both ends in a connection. It's not just one person's wish or demand or direction that the connection moves forward. No, it's a contribution. It's an amalgamation of both of your thoughts, your beliefs, your views, your perspectives, your emotions. You know, your person is understanding that it is a merger, all right? It's not just one person leads, yes, one person naturally will lead, but they take into account the other person's feelings, their thoughts as well, and then they learn how to merge it together. They merge it by leading, and your person's understanding that leading doesn't just mean doing whatever they want. It's as simple as that. Like, your person is understanding that being a leader or taking the lead in this connection, it's about understanding your needs, where you're coming from, and taking the responsibility of seeing how you can merge that with your own views and find a path that both of you align with and not just one person. You are very, very beautiful / handsome. That is one message that's coming through. It looks like up until now you flowed with this person, in the sense you might have, I don't mean to call you out, Paltu. It's just coming through to me, but take that as it resonates. And I'm not calling you out, no judgment over here, but you might have had a bit of people-pleasing tendencies over here, Paltu, where I think you might have been afraid of what would happen if you didn't put your foot down, or if you resisted this person's perspective. But it looks like you are healing that on your end, Paltu. It looks like you've taken a stand for yourself, because this transformation in your person would not be happening until and unless you took a stand for yourself and you said, no, this is how I feel, this is my emotions. I would like you to respect that. I would like you to show compassion to what I'm going through. So I think that you have really put your foot down, but there is one aspect of this connection that I'm seeing in the past where you did succumb to this person's feelings all the time. Like, it came out of fear. Like, it's one thing to accept someone's feelings and to align yourself with them out of love or just out of acceptance. But there is a flip side of it where you align out of fear of losing that person. That is not healthy. That is where I feel you've taken the time to work on it. You've taken the time to analyze, and you've taken a stand for yourself as well. And that has triggered this transformation within your person. So one message that's coming through is with respect to their current intentions. It is to understand how to align with someone. That is your person's main intention. It is to first work on their ego as well, to heal the heartbreak between the two of you, and to understand how both of you can come together, returning to each other, compassion, humanity. Your person is learning that right now, and it looks like they're very, very receptive to that as well. All right? Let me see if there are any other messages coming through. Yes, your person definitely wants more love between the two of you, and it's kind of like they're re-evaluating what love means to them, what a relationship means to them, what a connection really means to them. They're understanding that as much as, yes, they will have a say in the connection, the other person also has a say in the connection. All right, so it's not just going to be very, very self-centric thought processes. Your person is like kind of widening that. Your person is kind of stepping into an energy where they're seeing that, okay, there's another person in this with me, So, like I said, I'm getting varied energies in your pile, especially Paltu. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could even be a parent and a child connection where the parent or the child, either way actually, though I am getting big energies of the parent, wanting only one way of doing things with the thought process of, oh, I am doing what's best for the child. But I think that maybe the child is teaching the parent that, no, there are other ways to get to where we both want to get to, and I have my own perspective, and I am my own person, and we have to respect each other for that. So I could also see it going that way. It could also be someone in a higher level of authority and someone who is at a lower level of authority, and understanding that, working as a team doesn't necessarily mean one person just making all the decisions without consideration of someone else's feelings, thoughts, or their ideas as well, their contribution. And I think that your person is understanding the definition of leading, where at one point your person might have thought that leading just means, okay, I make the decision, I do whatever I want, and then everybody follows. No, leading is not that. Leading is taking into account every single person on your team and then finding a way that aligns best with all of them together and with the larger goal that all of them have. So your person is understanding that. It could also be in a romantic perspective where one person could have made all the decisions with respect to this connection, and maybe the other person just went along because they didn't want to sabotage the connection, or they didn't want this person to leave. And now both of them are having realizations, both of them are having transformations on their own, where one person, the person who, kind of forced the connection to go one way, is now learning that that's not possible. They have to show compassion towards the other person. They have to take the other person into consideration when they're making decisions. And the other person who was always kind of going with whatever the other person wanted, I'm sorry if this is so confusing, they are learning that no, I get to have my say in a connection. I get to take a stand for myself. I get to voice my opinions, my thoughts. And if this person is truly meant to be with me, then they will find a way to merge our paths. And if they don't want to, then maybe it's time for me to walk away, because I definitely do feel a bit of walking away energy on your end, which is what has triggered such a big transformation in this person. And this kind of realization, it's definitely hit them big. Pile 2, all right? Let's take a look at some messages that want to come through from them. Triggers, yes. I definitely think that both of you have triggered each other into this transformation, into these realizations, your individual, self-growth, as well as personal transformation as well. I'll create a path to you for us. Beautiful. So your person is understanding that as much as both of you wish to create a path together, they have to first come towards you. They have to first align themselves with the highest good of this connection, and they have to align their mindset as well. Intuition, yes. I definitely feel that with the Knight of Swords coming out. I think that your person is tapping deeper into their intuition, into understanding how you're feeling. So for some of you, it could be intuition. For, I think, their perspective, it's more about tapping into their empathy, tapping into their compassion for you and where you are at. All right, let's get into their next actions, and then we'll wrap up this reading with some advice for you, all right? I'll put this here. I'll put this here. Next action of Pile 2's person towards Pile 2, please. Next action towards Pile 2. Hold on. One fell. Hold on. Pile 2. I feel like your reading in particular, Pile 2, might have been a little bit confusing, a little bit all over the place, because I think that that might be your person's energy as well. Like, even when I was reading, it was kind of a bit all over the place, and I was kind of stumbling upon my words. So first off, I think that this realization might have been like a shock for your person. Like, I don't think that they might have been able to even speak or, kind of get over that shock that they have to change. There is no other go. Otherwise, they're going to lose this connection, or otherwise they're going to lose you for good. And so there's a little bit of that, how do I say this? Like that, I kind of want to hold on, but I have to let go of certain aspects of me to hold on. So there's a lot of fear that comes to that. So I was feeling a lot of that even when I was channeling as well. Ace of Wands, yes, definitely. Their next action towards you is going to be more grounded. Pile 2, it's going to be grounded in action. So it's not just thoughts that this person is having about showing you compassion, about taking your feelings, your perspectives into consideration. It's also about doing the work, showing you that they're actually going to be doing that for you and for this connection. So good energy is definitely coming there. I would say aligned. I'm trying to stay away from like words of like good or right or wrong. I think that it is just aligned, not aligned. So I too am learning that for myself. Yes. We have the Four of Wands coming out. I seem to kind of focus on that. So definitely stability between the two of you. Happy times definitely coming through, where your person is going to, I see both of them together. So your person is realizing that it's two of you in this connection. It's not just one of you. Yes. A lot of overthinking, definitely, but they are going to move past that as well. Next action towards you is very grounded, very stable. tapping into their intuition about how to take this connection forward while keeping you part of this connection and part of their thought process. For some of you, I'm also getting your person could have chosen to end this connection without even considering your feelings, or your person could have made a decision without even considering you. That could also be another situation that's coming to my mind right now as well. All right, so they're realizing that they shouldn't have done that. You know, they shouldn't have made that decision or taken that step without considering you. And so the next action towards you is to make sure that they consider you every single time. Yes, they're gaining clarity. Yes, their next action towards you is making sure that they don't overlook you. You coming out that star over here. They've gained clarity about it. It's now about grounding it, and they are going to put that into action. Right? Now, let's take a look at some advice that wants to come through for you. All right? Hold on, let me just clear out. Otherwise, I tend to get overwhelmed. It's a me problem. Too many energies, and I don't know what to focus on. All right, so yeah. Okay. Then we have 3 timing cards. All right, take your time. Especially with timing, I do want to say, please be a little bit careful. They're always based on the current energies of when you're watching this video. So if the card comes out and it aligns with your intuition, most likely it's for you. If it comes out, does not align with your intuition, don't worry, don't force it to, let it go. It's probably for someone else, all right? So take some time now, think of questions related to timing. You can pause this video if you have to, but I'll also give you a few seconds. Alrighty, Pal 2, I'm opening the cards now. 3 months, mid-year, this month, all right? So pretty clear timelines over here. It doesn't look like I have to explain anything, all right? Pal 2, so that just means that the energy is clear on your end. Alignment is happening on your end, all right? So that should be a good confirmation for you. Now we have the last part of this reading. I usually keep this a little bit more freestyle. This is just messages or guidance that wants to come through for you. It could be related to this connection. It doesn't have to be. It could be related to other aspects of your life where you could have asked for guidance. I just keep this as a portal for that, all right? I will do my best to relate it, to give you different ways to interpret these messages, but feel free to connect them as you wish, all right? I am empathetic. Beautiful. I'll tell you why. Give me a second. Abundance 888, powerful angel number coming through over there. Maintain financial discipline. All right. There's something about finances coming through. Financial and material blessings are on their way. Okay. Let me get into I am empathetic. So as much as your person is learning how to empathize with you, showing you compassion, it looks like you too have to do the same for your person at this point in time, where you have to understand that maybe where they're coming from, it might have been because of maybe past experiences, maybe, you know, even this process of your person learning to empathize, learning to show compassion, it's a process of its own. They are going to stumble. They are going to be, there are going to be missteps along the way as your person learns to embody someone who is empathetic, someone who can show compassion. So it looks like it's going to be your turn to show your person empathy, all right? That is a big message that's coming through. Now with abundance, there is something about your finances that's coming through over here, Pal 2, very, very strongly. So it looks like there is financial and material blessings that are on their way. So it might be helpful for you to take a look at your finances right now. Try to put in systems to help yourself so that when your financial blessings come in, you have maintained that financial discipline to hold on to it long term. All right. So this might just be a very, very big reminder. I don't feel any messages other than that coming through. So this might be a reminder for you to take a look at the systems that you have with respect to your finances and make sure that you are setting some kind of financial discipline. All right. Because your blessings are coming in. They're coming in big, and you're going to need that discipline to keep that success long term. All right. That's important as well. People seem to think that success is the end point. No, success is the beginning. Maintaining that success, that is actually the most important thing. Oftentimes we seem to forget that. We get a bit of success. I mean, I'm including myself in this as well. I've done this mistake as well many, many times. You know, but one thing that I've understood, especially with respect to finances and success is not the end point. You know, that it actually, the work, the real work of maintaining that begins there. And oftentimes where we lose out, and I'm putting myself in the mix over here, where we lose out is that discipline, you know, of maintaining that success. So it's a beautiful reminder here. I think it's coming very, very nicely for you, Fatu, where first off, you're being given a heads up that abundance is coming your way, but there's also a little bit of a warning over here that, you know, take care, and you're given right now so much of abundance. Take the time to put in systems in place so that you can actually keep it long term. All right, Fatu, beautiful messages that wanted to come out there for you. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you were looking for. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. I really hope that this reading brought you the... Oh, wait, I already said that. All right, my private readings are open. You can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and positive energy. Whether it's with the like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips that you send when watching my page ads, those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. How to trust your intuition. You always have free will, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye.